What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul, so fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to lie. But ain't nobody there. The definition of my name.
It's the NFL on EA. Off the play action, May bails out of the pocket quick. Now here he goes. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Nate Hobbs in on that stop. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. On play action, here's May. Ooh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. One quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Packers on top early. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Back at beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. They'll throw 3rd and long. Connects with him down the sideline. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Going play action, May. He's still going at the 30. And they get this down to the 28. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Here's May to the air. Screen here for Gibbs. Space to the left. And he's going to take this in. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. May finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. From the gun, it's May. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st. The Packers. next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay. We're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Green Bay Packers and the Baltimore Ravens. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're underway from the bank. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Malachi Starks read that nicely. He makes the stop.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give the quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Chidobe, Awuzie, there on the tackle.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick.
The second down pass intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st and 10.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. We call that one a gain of, let's say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Hey, Alpha, it's hot.
From the pistol, Henry. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Lamar now from the gun. Hits his running back. Dancing past him. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Lamar off the play fake. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. So through one, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. Out of the gun, Henry. Looks like he gained about 3 yards. It's also going to bring up 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Escapes the pocket. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Set, hut, ready.
Play fake, it's Love. And no luck there, and that throw falls to the ground.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
That's Reed on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. That's to Reed again. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Ready, set.
1st down, Green Bay.
Come on, set. Set, hut.
Play action, Love. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Ravens will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. He'll come up on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Offense up to the line fast. Play action, here's Jackson. Forced out to his right. Taken off of it again. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. He gets 6 on that play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Play fake. Jackson. Headed out right. Ooh, he's calling his own number again. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first. From the red zone on 1st. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. So it's 2nd down coming up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ready, shot. What? Ready.
Throwing again is Lamar. A lot of minutes on the move here. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens grow their lead just before halftime. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Jackson throwing for it. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. Edger and Cooper takes it away.
Ravens 13, Packers nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Ready.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Love. It is Cup, left side. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. Pass was thrown for Christian Watson. And now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. They will continue to do so.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Completed to his running back. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down.
Oh, no, they get it yet again. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception.
From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Chicago Bears and the Seattle Seahawks.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
It's Mike Tirico alongside Greg Olson, and Jason Myers has us set to get started. Off we go from Lumen Field. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
What is up?
Here's Williams to begin with a pass. Open man downfield is Loveless. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
What is up?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And it'll be 3rd down.
What is it on?
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That's a short one, caught by Loveland. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. He'll locate Cup. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
Moving to his right. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they forced 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Here's 1st and 10.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
Off the bootleg, here's Darnold. Looking Smith and Jigba's way again, and again a catch. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Seahawks move out in front by a point. It's 7-6. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Monunga. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. It's a three tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 on the Seahawks 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Gain of 15 yards. What is up? The Bears first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. And that's incomplete. They couldn't connect. And that's how this first quarter will come to an end. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter. They've got it with a 2nd down and 10.
What is up?
Here's Williams now to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Post and Loveland. Touchdown, Chicago.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Williams now going to bring up the Bears, and they will go for 2.
Two-point conversion.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Shaheed now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
They'll go play action with Darnold. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Montez Sweat in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. On play action, here's Darnold. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here's Darnold. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, Seattle.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
That one to Zach Charbonnet. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
At the 25-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up
Second and 7.
At the Bears' 22-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time. Here comes Zach Charbonnet. And he'll get it down to the 12. And that'll give him a new set of downs from in close.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground,
and he will get into the end zone. Rashid Shaheed, touchdown Seahawks.
And that was just a great drive, really from start to finish, Mike. You could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass, results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. When you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns, man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Jason Myers.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Byron Murphy in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Wraps to the tight end, Loveland. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
6 more yards.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Now Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And it's caught downfield by Odunze. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. Rome Odunze. Touchdown Bears.
Touchdown.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised, pressure situation. You know how important it is to steal some points before the half. But everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock. And they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Darnold to throw. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now return coming from the 7. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
That's good.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. Moving outside the pocket.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
Darnold now to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Straight ahead, it's Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
A gain of only a yard.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
The run up the middle, it's Walker. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once again, it's Walker. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. T.J. Edwards there on the stop. It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Throwing, Darnold. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And he will have the Seahawks first down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. This is caught along the sideline. Nicely done, but right at the line of scrimmage, no gain to show for it.
He's out of bounds.
Now, that was a nice looking grab. Really nice footwork there on the sideline to stay in bounds, but after all that, it's still not going to result in very much.
On the handoff, this is Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. That is caught. He finds Walker. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Darnold. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Here's Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Now, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. Eating the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Charbonnet. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half. Here comes second down. They run with Charbonnet. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
The game hanging in the balance and a critical 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
By the Bears. They'll take over first and 10. At their 13-yard line.
On the give, it is Monunga. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 16-yard line.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. I had a defender draped all over him, incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. To throw is Darnold. That one swung out wide to Walker. And And the Seahawks are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, and they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Here's Walker. And this is going to be a touchdown. A game-tying TD here in the final minute. So, not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A critical extra point is up and good. They have taken a 1-point lead here in the late stages of this one. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here's first and 10. Now Seattle will use the final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the side. Here's first down. Throwing is Williams. This one taken in by Odunze. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line.
First down. A gain of 29 yards.
Here we go. One final play. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he'll be taken down, and that is gonna do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So the 12th man, a factor here, as it's a win for the Seahawks. And it was their defense that led the way as they pitched a shutout in the second half. No points allowed, and they cruise to victory. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. On play action, here's Darnold. He's going to test this secondary right away. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. There's a short one taken in by Barner. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
First and 10.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Darnold. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
And the Seahawks, first down.
They'll go play action with Darnold. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
On the coverage.
Now Darnold. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. So not quite first and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. Here's Darnold. This is caught toward the side of the end zone. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. They wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he will score. Touchdown, Seahawks. Myers now to add the PAT. And he missed it. That's a rare miss for the veteran. They're unable to add on the point after. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. Oh, this ball is going to wind up nowhere close to the left. Ending zone. Definite mishit there. This one's going to be spotted out beyond the 40.
Value three. What?
On play action. Goff moving to his left. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down. He'll go play action with Goff. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And it's third down.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
A gain of 14.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
Brings up second and
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they go backwards here again, but defense stands tall, and it's fourth down.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Houston Texans and the Los Angeles Rams. And his punter, Ethan Evans, going to send this one away. And here we go from L.A. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Houston. All set to go now from the 35. Stroud throwing here on first. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. Big man's showing up the yards. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Blake Corum now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Rams ready for this one. Here's first and 10. The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing now on first down. Stafford buying some time left. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets a small chunk there before he's touched down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throws this one deep down the right side. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's going to be 4th and short. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. He's keeping it. He's going for it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision. One, they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
White. Ready, hot.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Has him on the quick hitter. He's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. Stafford now off the play fake. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's an early advantage for the Texans. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Welcome back. We'll begin the second quarter with the Texans in possession. They still have 10 to go here. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
Intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And he's down to almost, no, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Stafford from the gun. Delivers another one to Williams. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Waiting.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
No gain on the play, and it brings up 37.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
180.
Throwing to Stafford on third. Thinking touchdown, but they will not get it. That's incomplete, and maybe worse, Brock. It's going to bring up fourth down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points, but as that one falls, Brock, instead, just a turnover on downs. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end, and it's going to be 2nd down.
He was covered by Cameron Kinchu.
From the gun, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they've just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Along the right sideline, there's space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans will add to their lead at the end of the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans double their lead to 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So 1st down from the 41. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Hits his running back. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At their 49-yard line.
Throwing now, Stafford. Nakua here. He's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a gain of 22. And the Rams have the 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Stafford back to throw. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
21 more yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
Now Stafford again. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
Juice, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep...
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick. The sack makes it 3rd and goal from the outer reaches of the red zone. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Thought he had a touchdown there. And that brings up 4th and goal. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. He's got to drive this 37 yards down the middle. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Stafford now. Pass complete. 2-2 Atwell. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Stafford. Buying some time right. He can run it. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
And the Rams, first down.
They go with Williams on the counter. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Play made by E.J. Speed. Offense to the line fast.
4 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Completed over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And the Rams have the first down.
Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Play action now for Stafford. He rolls to his right. On him quick, and they bring him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Oof, best of luck here, guys. It's 4th and pretty far. Trying for it with Stafford. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Result of the play.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And he's tackled for a short gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go.
They just get the play off. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Texans have fought their way to a strong lead, and they've got the football. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And that punt hits and kicks out of bounds beyond the opposing 35.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Set. Ready, hot.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. That's Smith on the slant. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 1. At the 41.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Taking a shot deep here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now it's 3rd and short.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Hit some space around midfield. Oh, this big guy is moving. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 3-score game in the 4th. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Corum now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. On the move, headed right. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Following the sack, they need a big chunky yards here, Brock. It is 2nd down and very long. To throw, Stafford. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
3rd and long now for Stafford. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go.
Up the middle, it's Marks. And he made it his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Off the play action, here's Stroud. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Zombie nation.